It's preposterous. What were you even thinking?
Harini chided Hriday.
You have no idea how I feel.
Hriday defended himself.
So, you would let your emotions rule you. Please, learn to tame your emotions. Or else, you will end up becoming a Nisrak someday.
I won't. They feed their taste buds.
And you were feeding your anger.
What's so wrong about killing a bloodsucker? They are dead anyways. They know nothing but bloodlust.
Hriday snapped.
That anger of yours. With that kind of rage you will always miss the target. Did you even try making sure what the poor girl was before striding to kill her?
I wanted justice.
No, you wanted revenge. There is anger in revenge. It blurred your eyes. If you want to think of justice, clear your head first.
I wonder if you would have said the same thing, if it was you who had lost someone dear.
Not cool, buddy. Not cool.
Vani shook her head in disappointment.
You still don't get it. You were going to murder an innocent girl.
Harini said.
How do you know that she is innocent?
I do have a PhD on Nisraks, for heaven's sake.
You got that certificate studying documents and theories only. You have never really seen a Nisrak. How can I trust your words? I will find out the truth about her myself. And once I do, I will do this world a favor.
Hriday stormed out of the room.
Who named him Hriday?
Vani wondered.
I did.
Harini said. Vani smiled sheepishly and cleared her throat.
He is not a Nisrak police. Why does he have to go after them? Let the police take care of it. They are on their search. They will find the monster. They always do.
Harini said.
Yeah. The Nisrak police. Why are there so many of them? There are not many Nisraks around anyways. I think we waste too much of our tax on that department.
Exactly. We should let them do the job they are being paid for. I don't understand why Hriday is getting involved. And from which bloody angle does Nina look like a Nisrak?
She did. From the bloody angle, she did. You should have seen her yesterday.
Really?
She might not be a Nisrak. But she definitely looked like one.
How?
Blood was dripping out of her mouth. Like a lot of blood.
Were her eyes glowing like volcanic fire? How did she smell?
I didn't get too close to her. We thought she was a beginner.
Their eyes start to glow at the beginner level. Just after their first feed of human blood.
Then, maybe, she is not a Nisrak. I don't think I saw any glow.
And you still let Hriday go after her.
I was confused. That's why I came running to you.
The doorbell rang, cutting their conversation. Nina had come to greet them. Harini opened the door and observed Nina from head to toe.
She is a perfectly fine human being.
Harini was supposed to say that in her head.
What do you mean?
Nina asked.
I mean, you are beautiful.
Harini smiled unusually broad and welcomed Nina in.
So, what brings you here?
Harini asked.
I couldn't thank Hriday yesterday.
I cut myself. See. I am bleeding.
Vani had poked her finger in the meanwhile.
Looks like a mosquito bit you. You will be fine.
Harini said to Vani and then showed Nina to the backyard of the house.
What was that?
Harini said, coming back to Vani.
I was testing her, obviously. I was luring out her true form. They can't hold it in at the sight of blood.
I told you their eyes glow. And what is this luring her out and all? They are always in their true form. They can't hide it. First their eyes glow, then they start to stink. And then over a few days, they start looking decayed.
I hear your theory. I do. But I had also heard another theory. And I wanted to test that. By the way, why did you let her go to Hriday? Either one of them could end up killing the other.
Nina is not a Nisrak. And my brother is not a murderer.
Out in the backyard, Nina still stood behind Hriday, contemplating what to say.
Thank you.
she said after a while. Hriday turned to her.
You shouldn't have come here.
I just wanted to thank you. I heard you are an Akalpi.
Yeah, so what?
I guess that's why you weren't afraid last night.
We don't get scratched easily, and we heal faster. Yeah. But we too feel pain like you humans. And pain scares us too.
I didn't mean to offend you. I was just so grateful. You saved me. You did me a favor.
In return, do me a favor too. Get lost.
Have I done something to upset you?
Naina could sense the obvious bitterness in his tone.
No.
Is it because I hugged you without your permission? Forgive me. It won't happen again. I will only hug you when you permit me to.
Naina almost bit her tongue towards the end of the sentence, realizing what she had just said.
Just get out.
Okay.
Naina complied. Things were getting awkward. Hriday slumped on a chair and started ruminating about Naina. The fear in her eyes, the previous night, had felt real. Naked, unfeigned and paralyzing fear. When she had embraced him, Hriday had felt her hurtling heartbeat, her grateful grip and her heavy rapid breath. Actually, he had already come to a conclusion that she wasn't a Nisrak after thinking for the whole previous night. The thought now was just a replay and recycle of the hefty realization he had already had. But he still hadn't admitted that to his sister as he was not ready to do that. The thing that bothered him the most was the guilt. He couldn't stand to see the look of admiration for him in Naina's eyes. Word of gratitude and appreciation from Naina's mouth felt like a poisoned whip. After an elongated stay in a pensive state, he decided to talk to his sister. He ran to her and said,
I am sorry. I was wrong. Naina is not a Nisrak.
His heart and mind felt a bit lighter. And he let out a long sigh.